In this lesson, I'd like to talk about the compositional form called Rabatment. And this compositional form began in about the 18th century and was used up until our present day. It had been used for something as realistic as Manet's paintings to abstract expressionism. So this method covers a large variety of painting types. And it's based on the stability of the square. And the way I like to think about it is that you take the short side of your rectangle and you rotate it onto the long side. And so let's look at that. So this is my 6-inch side, my 9-inch side. So I'm going to take my 6 inches and rotate it onto the long side, okay? And what that produces is a square, okay? Now I could do the same thing from the other side. Take the 6 inches here and rotate it onto the rectangle from that direction, okay? And what you're going to see is that this is very much like the division of thirds in the vertical, okay? And the reason it works out this way is because of the specific dimensions of the 6 by 9. But it will not always be this case when we deal with a rectangle, okay? A lot of times the middle section will be smaller, narrower, or wider, okay? So this is one of our squares, and then this is the other one, okay? So when we go to work on our viewfinder, we're going to change what we're going to do with it, okay? Yeah, let me go like this. All right, so we have the same dimension, 6 by 9, and I've left the 2 verticals, okay, but I've removed the 2 horizontals, okay. And what I've done is I've taken the diagonal of the whole rectangle with this line here, and then I've taken the diagonal of one of those squares, okay. So here's a square, a 6-inch square, and I've taken the diagonal of that square. I've also taken the diagonal of the halfway point on the 6-inch side, okay, which is at 3 inches. And I've taken that. So I've created 3 diagonals. And this is what's important about rabattement versus division of thirds. Rabattement emphasizes the diagonals and creates a platform on which you can have a lot of movement in your composition. Whereas division of thirds is all about balance and stability. Okay? So let's go on to our next phase.